What we're seeing here is the Gaza Strip. In the center of the image, an excavator. A building still standing, not bombed. Curiosity of life. We see a piece of land in the lower left that has been dug up by excavators. And a circle marked by the drone operators, a circle marked by the people who were watching this. Live, ready. That white stuff you see coming out of the window, you can imagine what that is. They throw it on the ground. They put it in the middle of the ditch and they start covering it with handles, sticks, and rakes. They cover the sheet. There you can see it. They cover it. They throw stones on top of it. One of them is at the bottom, supervising the operation. They throw more stones on top of it. An excavator arrives. The excavator even dumps more dirt on top. They dump kilos of dirt on it to hide it. And then the excavator itself picks up the body. It picks it up and throws it to the Red Cross. For something that is already unthinkable. This is incredible. This is incredible. Look. This is the first video on this topic, and now you'll see the full story. You've only watched 57 seconds of it. The video is 5 minutes long. To me, it already seems degrading. For any family member, seeing their child's body being thrown out of a window is degrading. Treated and humiliated like that. And how they play with him, how they use a corpse for propaganda, it's terrible. This is already terrible in itself. How the story keeps changing. We have also learned that it wasn't something complete, just pieces. Despicable. Officially, Gazans say they don't know where the remaining bodies are and need heavy machinery to search for them. Machinery that Israel has had to allow in, because the United States has forced them to allow it in. What they're doing is removing rubble, opening tunnels, and looking for arsenals underground, so that Hamas can never arm itself again. This is the damn reality of this story. Let's watch the 5-minute video. Please send your super chat, like, and comment. What do you think? What we're seeing right now is terrible. They're going to censor us. Just so you know, they're going to censor us. It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter. Dignity can't be censored. 5 minutes. 5 minutes of video you'll watch now. Get ready. This is the saddest thing we can see in this story. Red Cross agents, along with those from Hamas handling the remains, they arrived there. They're going to toss it just because it's there. Notice that. What you see there, the white thing with the excavator, it's there. There are 3 from the Red Cross. You can go down directly. It's there. And now you're going to see what they're going to do. Their upcoming performance. They move it. They take it out. Pixelated images. I'm saying this for the censors. Nothing is being shown. It's just a white sheet. They place themselves there. They take it toward the dirt area. They tell the excavator operator to back up. And this is already unthinkable. They throw dirt on top of him to take the obligatory photos for the propaganda. And if anyone within the Red Cross has any dignity, they should resign now before it's too late if anyone has what it takes. They should expel the Red Cross from their countries. This is the greatest shame in modern history in the Gaza war. It can't be said clearer or louder. This is the complete proof of what we are seeing right now. It's to actively collaborate with an organization like Hamas. The images don't lie. There you can see it meticulously. They're burying it to record it and dig it up later, while they're smoking a cigarette. Will anyone at the United Nations speak up? Anyone here from the Security Council? Picture the drone operator watching this. They're about to run the shovel over him to further remove traces from the body. What the hell is this? What the hell is going on here? What's this? Did you think we wouldn't notice? And now they throw away the shovel, right? He tosses aside the shovel and the performance begins. Careful, careful, the excavator's coming again. Oh my God. Oh my God. You gave this people a state. You voted for these people to have a state. We knew they were doing this. We didn't have visual evidence until now. Now we do. So now the Red Cross begins recording, correct? Now they're starting to record. First they buried him in one spot, then moved him again. They've been shifting him around like a puppet. The drone is awesome. The drone is awesome. It was so high up that they couldn't see it. To hide their misdeeds. That's where your donations go. Watch, now they start digging up with their hands, with the shovel. So carefully, right? The Red Cross moves in and gets closer to watch and record the rescue operation on a mobile phone. What is Israel doing right now? That they aren't going in there with 8 divisions? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Family, I'm like you right now, in shock. I'm in a state. It's disgusting. It's the most disgusting thing I've seen in the history of a humanitarian organization. It's disgusting. This won't be on television. This won't be shown in Spain. It won't be shown in many countries. But here we are, here we are. Not a single step back. Not a single step back. Good thing Israel published it. Good thing. My God. We watched the first part of the video again. They throw it over there. First they hide it there. Then they come with an excavator, load it there, and throw it to the other side and bury it again. I insist. This needs action. Speechless. This is speechless. We have to make this go viral, please, right now. Everyone's sharing in Telegram groups, Instagram. Everyone's sharing the link so the world can see these sinister creatures. To do what they have done. Let them not silence us anymore. Let them not shut us up anymore. We want to know who those Red Cross members are. We have the right to know. We want an explanation from the Red Cross. And look, to see if on their social accounts, they have said something. For now, on the official account in Europe, radio silence, there's only the link to make donations. Someone should explain it. Someone should explain it. Well, we've got a bombshell. Attention. Attention, family. Breaking news. Major news now in military strategies. Pay attention to this. That's why I say this channel is unique, because you make it, because you make this possible. This is the place we are watching right now, on screen. Lujai Lydia. The famous neighborhood of Lujai Lydia. The bar of Father Romanelli. The bar in the Coptic Catholic Church. And various minorities. A few meters from a United Nations school, from a mosque, and from a cemetery. They had the body here in this house, they threw it in here, and it ended up here in this corner. Exclusive now on military strategies. For the Hispanic community, not a single one will escape our Hawkeye, not a single one. How outrageous. What a real outrage we're witnessing. What do you all think in the chat? You have freedom. Say whatever you want. I don't care. It's allowed to listen to the chat 100%. People need to express themselves. They have to get it out from inside. This can't be allowed to go on like this. The Red Cross immediately has to give a damn explanation. This can't be left like this. The body was already there. Why didn't the Red Cross bring him home at that moment? Okay, they'd already staged their act. But to throw him back into the ground, to bury him again, to throw him again, hundreds of kilos of sand on top, was that necessary? Did the family have to see this? Do the people from the Red Cross have any dignity? They are unworthy. Why did they just stand there watching? Why didn't they leave? Why didn't they file a report immediately and report this? Why did they remain silent? What is the price of the dignity of the human being? Someone once said we would end our own species. Every day I believe it more. Every day I believe it more. And in what way? This is something unprecedented we haven't seen before. It's just incredible. It's just incredible. Why does Israel have to put up with this? Why? What were they writing and discussing while talking to each other? Throw some more dirt left so it shows less? There they are, calmly chatting and laughing with the Hamas guys, giving instructions and watching the operation unfold. It's seeing to believe. This story is incredible. When I saw it tonight while I was having dinner, I lost my appetite. And something needs to be done here. Something needs to be done. We can't go on like this. These terror organizations, partners in terror, can't keep having public funding. That's enough. Look, he's telling him with his hands. Easy, easy, slow, slow. Of course, because if they do that, they'll pinch him with the claws of the excavator. Later, they'll say it was in an Israeli bombing. That since Israel bombed, that's why they died. When the body was in an intact house. There you see it. The nearby ones are badly damaged. That specific one, right? And look, they had prepared it thoroughly. They had made the mount well designed and prepared, so the video's first part would turn out well. Meanwhile, they are using excavators, opening tunnels, restoring their infrastructure, and getting ready for the next battle. What do you think? Please leave your likes. There are 10,000 of us here. Leave your likes. It's the only way this channel can break through the censorship. I'm left stunned. With this matter, thanks to the moderators and everyone who's been with us from the start. Thank you. This is why it's worth doing military strategies. This is why we're here. People often ask me why I do this. There's your answer, down there. I don't want to be a part of that. That doesn't represent me. What a disgrace. What a disgrace. It's absolute madness what we're seeing right now. Let's welcome, so to speak, William Cordero. Welcome to Military Strategies. Greetings, my friend. A sad day you've chosen to join us, but you've taken the right step. I can't believe it, says Andrea. So much evil from the complicit Red Cross. What a global shame. It's the greatest global shame for an organization. We already knew they kept donation money. We knew that members of their organization and of HONRA worked together. But what happened today? To use a kidnapped person's body to stage something? Excuse me, but that organization has to disappear. Legally, I mean, don't misunderstand my words either. There are legal mechanisms that can be activated immediately to make that organization disappear. At least from Israel. How can we get the video to publish it? You can share the channel link on your social media. Let's see more comments. To fight censorship. Exactly, Uncle. Peely, my support to Israel always. Enrique, I'm going to post this video on all my social media. Do the same, Shalom. We must do it. I'm outraged by these strategies. They crossed every line, and it's time for Israel to act. Do you still feel like applauding Trump? We have to act. Rose, Asha Haram, thank you very much. Evelyn, thank you for that super chat. Everything adds up. Nothing subtracts. Patricia, nothing good comes from those people and nothing surprises us now. Still, seeing it is hard, isn't it? I'd like to know what Trump says to Bibi about this outrage. I'd like to know too, Anna. I'd like to know. Yes. Careful, it might be one of the 2 remaining American bodies. Adriana Leon, thank you so much for that super chat. David Fabra, a video on Insta so we can make it go viral. Thank you so much, David. Helen, what Israel has to endure, that's right. That's right. Gustavo, it's time to act and do not let... Now this is personal from you, Gustavo. Strategies, they are scum. These people are scum. They are human trash. They hide behind initials and a cross. They don't deserve to wear it. The symbol representing them, a cross, they don't deserve it. They have no humanity. Not a shred of humanity. They could have stopped it. Because they're untouchable, they could have said, "What the hell are you doing? We're taking the body right now, and the show's over." They don't have what it takes. This happens with their boss's approval. The Red Cross bosses know about it. The 3 there are just 4 nobodies. It's criminal. What you're seeing right now is criminal. It's complicity. In a criminal act, it's a vomitive, outrageous fact. They're the children of Putin. They shouldn't even be human. What will Pedro Sanchez Gutierrez say? What do you mean? They're not going to say anything. They won't say it. They don't care. I'm Vivi, not Andrea. It's okay, but I get the outrage. They're not human, just trash. Sorry, Vivi. Because I didn't read it closely. When it's in red, it's usually Andrea. This always happens to me with Argentine pesos. Forgive me, Vivi, forgive me. It's just that... I really don't know anymore. When the live stream is over, I'm going to go for a walk. I need to get some air. Because I think what we're seeing now is... the greatest shame in history. It's a real disgrace. Ignacio, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. Thank you so much. These are the ones who are later defended by the United Nations. Throw the dirt on him, yes. Throw it on top of him. There isn't enough dirt in Gaza. to bury the people of Israel. They'll have to do more. See, if they're so afraid of the Jews, they have to kill them and bury them 4 times. They're going to run out of land. For what's coming to all of them. Alfredo, thank you. Honestly, it's shameful and outrageous to see this. Do you remember the video from a while ago where they showed us the dollars in the Red Cross box? Yeah, that's true, it's true. Do you remember those metal suitcases full of dollars and dollar bills? We never found out what that was about. Who knows what country it came from? I think that in the next few hours, this is going to blow up. Ben-Gvir is not going to let this slide. They're not going to let this slide, not at all. Come on, not even close. It's not about Ben-Gvir now. Ben-Gvir, I almost said Bim-Gvir, but Ben-Gvir. He's the Minister of the Interior. He can kick out the Red Cross. He should. Ben-Gvir, he should. Do what Yashir did to show them the door out. I'm telling you all to vent in the chat because it's just unbelievable. It's a complete break from the principles of the Red Cross. Now, the director, whose name is Pierre K. Jamboul, who has 30-plus years in humanitarian work, including 25 years in various Red Cross roles. Appointed December 22, 2023. It's a shame. It's a shame. He has to resign. He has to resign. He must resign. An investigation is needed, and everyone involved should go to jail. All are important. Andrea, thanks so much for the super chat, my friend. Greetings. I think that's enough for now. I think we need to breathe. Let's go out for a walk, open the window, look at the stars, let's breathe, relax. But let no one forget what you just saw here tonight. Let no one forget. Forget it. Is to be an accomplice and part of this? Family. Despite everything? The capital stays Jerusalem. There's not enough land to bury Israel's people. And Israel Jai. We are on the right side of history. We will win. See you next time on Military Strategies.